Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. 50 years ago this week, the 30-year-old founder welcomed the first audience to the theater project in this building, on this stage. When he stepped down 2 decades later, this theater had put Baltimore on the international theater map. He scoured the stages of London, Edinburgh, Paris, Moscow, Budapest, Tel Aviv, Montreal, Berlin, Sofia, Amsterdam, Avignon, Lisbon, and New York, Boston, Philadelphia, Chicago, Los Angeles, San Francisco, and also Albuquerque, Atlanta, Knoxville, Milwaukee, Johnson City, Austin. He brought back over 400 companies from this country and abroad to Preston Street. Pre-professional training took place here. Community projects like Baltimore Voices, the Rat Squad, the Neighborhood Arts Circus toured the city. And the development of this 125-year-old building with Ethel's Place made national and international news. He brought 2 major theater festivals to Baltimore, the TNT Festival in 1976 with Herbert Blau, and the 1986 Theater of Nations with Martha Quanier, Stan Wojewodsky, and Hope Quackenbush. During the 2 decades of his leadership, he received the Rosamond Gilder Award from Edward Albee and was honored as one of the Baltimore Sun's 150 Marylanders who've changed the way we live. Center Stage's Peter Cullman was the other theater person named. He left the theater project in 1991 to found the Center for International Theater Development, CITD, which he still leads. And this 80-year-old youngster has just launched a 4-year project in Hungary. Let's welcome him back to the place he started. Please give a warm welcome to our founder, Philip Arnoult.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Theater Project. I've done this before, some 4,000 times in my nearly 20 years of directing this theater, and it's good to be back. And I thank you all for coming. Before I introduce our hosts for tonight, I want to give a special thanks to Anne Cantler-Fulwiler. Annie started working with me in 1976 when I directed the New Theater Festival, and joined the staff in 1983, just before we reopened with Ethel's Place. She served on the board. She became producing director for a decade, and years later, she now serves as president of the board. And Annie willed this event to happen tonight. A partner in bringing us here tonight is the current producing director, Chris Pfingsten, who's been juggling the installation of a just finished new heating system, beautifully just installed, I think 2 days ago, on the sides of the building. The ever-changing COVID restrictions, and getting ready to launch season 50 with Happenstance Theatre, brouhaha, in 5 days. Mark Redfield and Sidney Pink abetted Ann and Chris. And a huge, huge thanks to all four. I've gotten over 100 emails this week from friends that were a part of this theater. One of them I want to share with you, though. I just finished a 30-year relationship with Towson University. They finished with me. But for the last 10 years, I've been a part of the Johns Hopkins family. My archives are at the Sheridan Libraries. And I got this email from Gabriella Dean, who I work closely along with my dear friend Sylvia Ware to bring both my work here at the Theater Project and my work with CITD to have a home. Yes, here we go. Yay! Happy birthday to you and the Theater Project. Good an achievement, 50 years. Congratulations to you. And all the writers, the directors, the actors, stage managers, box office workers, prop managers, scene and costume designers, musicians, acrobats, stagehands, fundraisers, lighting and sound technicians, and of course, audiences who have made this milestone possible. But let's get this show on the road now. When I first talked to Joyce Scott and Mama Kay about their plans to make a work about obsession, I was all in, just hearing them talk about it. And when they opened their Thunder Thigh Review in this theater to sold-out audiences and rave reviews, I really felt strongly that they could find producers and audiences in England and in Europe. I had a history of attending both and producing at the Edinburgh Festival, and we were able to get a prime spot and a prime time at a wonderful venue, Theatre Workshop Edinburgh. And we had great press materials. Almost every paper covering the festival used this wonderful photograph. And papers don't like to share photographs. But I think in one day there were 3 Scottish newspapers that all ran this same incredible photograph of the 2 of them. Audiences came, producers from Europe came, and after a sold-out run of 3.5 weeks, Joyce and Mama Kay Joyce and Mama Kay came home with a European producer and a tour. And both of them, as most of you know, have had highly successful, illustrious, and meaningful careers since. And now they've come home to the Theatre Project to host tonight's celebration. Please join me in welcoming to the stage our guides for the evening, Joyce Scott and Mama Kay Lawal.
Hey! Come on, Big Mama. Come on, Big Mama! Big Mama! I love you. You control your ass now, baby. Ow. Okay, right here. There's the lights over there. Okay. I'm going over there. I'm hitting the lights over there. Hey, what are you doing? I'm going into the... Oh, it's me. What's that back over there? So, as you all know, the famous Joyce Scott, artist, fantastic, most brilliant, we all know, but I just wanted everybody just to take a moment with me. The cutest, chubbiest, sweetest star of all.
You look like a plum.
I decided to wear purple, and now she comes out with purple. Joyce, you're so competitive.
I can't help it. I'm older than you, I know more than you.
You know a lot. You know a lot.
Well, that's why all kinds of things.
Come on, honey, let's sing something.
No, but we're not singing yet. Oh, yes, that's right, we are.
Old hag.
She called me an old hag. God, okay, wait a second. Okay. Thunder thighs, we salute you. We pledge our voluptuous booties. Our thighs are never snooted. We rise to the occasion through all kinds of occasions. Sad.
It is sad, but you know what? Not me. It's a rough day of figure.
Rise to the Papa Javelin. If we are God. Ladies and gentlemen, K. Lawal-Muhammad is
Can
you let me say
I'm sorry.
is the artistic director of Bloomberg's Productions. Now, whether you know about it or not, it is actually a theater company that is a social justice commitment. It has literally saved the lives of men. A dancing plum, isn't that just
You know, I got clean in Amsterdam. You know, no, nobody gets clean in Amsterdam. That was stupid.
You did not
That was
clean in Amsterdam.
Amsterdam, no. Where were we?
I think that you were incarcerated.
Shut up! What country was it? We come having a
Scotland!
Scotland! With the fat guy. What's his name? What's the guy?
Philip Arnoult.
Not that fat guy!
Oh, I'm sorry.
What was the guy's
The
name?
guy on TV, he's dead. You're not even supposed to say it.
Yeah, but it's okay, he's dead.
Oh my
What was his
God.
name? You know, he wanted to have dated me. Remember he was into Oprah too?
I
He
remember.
liked a big black woman, Joyce.
Yes, I know.
He liked a big...
Oh, I'm
Wait,
sorry.
listen, come on, we're going over. Come
Okay,
on.
are you going to introduce me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, the brilliant, artistic, what else was it?
I'm off the damn thing.
Joyce,
Okay,
come on,
just
say
give them
something.
Say something. Okay, that's my garment you're tearing. I'm sorry.
I can't stand it. So, look, is this it? Say something. Okay, Oh, I really got you in the Oh, this is shit. Oh, I'm so sorry. I beg your pardon. This is real silk. You know she had
jealous and they just...
You know she has lots of money. So that's why I try to be nice to her because I'm hoping that she leaves me some in her jewelry.
Next!
All right.
And C.
Improv 106. You know what I know.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, a presentation by the Happenstance Pentacle Self-Appointed Subcommittee of the Order of Heptasophs.
We, the Happenstance Pentacle Self-Appointed Subcommittee,
as quintuple representatives of the Order of Heptasophs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
do hereby declare that
1. Whereas the Baltimore Theatre Project now celebrates 50 years in residence in our Heptasoph Hall.
2. Whereas we believe in the lofty mission of the Baltimore Theatre Project, which, through the presentation of a diverse array of original and experimental theater, music, and dance, connects the artists and audiences of Baltimore with a global community of performers.
3. Whereas no living heptasophs object to this declaration.
No objection. No
No
objection.
objection.
4. Whereas we ourselves are, by happenstance, artists in residence in good standing at the Baltimore Theatre Project.
5. And whereas we believe this half-century landmark to be an altogether admirable, astonishing, awe-inspiring, awesome, fantastic, a very good accomplishment, and is so worthy of such a declaration.
Therefore, we hereby acknowledge this occasion and bestow upon the Baltimore Theatre Project our congratulations.
It's sealed this day, October 23rd, Anno Domini, 2021.
Congratulations to Here's to another 50 years.
Well, hi everybody, I'm Mrozek. It's a privilege and an honor to be here with all of you tonight. Congratulations to Philip for getting this started. Congratulations to Chris and Anne for bringing us to this monumental milestone, and Mark and Sydney for getting tonight together. It's been quite a long story and a long journey for Theatre Project. Philip mentioned all the thousands of performers creating their own little universes here on this stage, giving us something in our heart to understand the bigger world outside and maybe a little better, which has certainly been challenging recently. In the future, there are many, I hope, many more 50th anniversaries, 150 anniversaries for the Theatre Project ahead. We have an opportunity to rededicate ourselves to live art and all of the intimacy and sincerity that theater is and what it means to us and what we can share with other people. It's a new time. It's a new time for the world. It's a new time for Baltimore. We have a new opportunity, a new level of racial justice coming, has arrived, I believe, and maybe some more good things on the horizon for our climate and our environment, and good things for opportunities for women that maybe weren't there at the beginning of the 50-year journey. So this is certainly a good time, and I'm very happy and glad to be here, and looking forward to the very, very bright and hopeful future that this place always gave me the feeling that would be there. Thank you.
I've got one more song for you that I'm going to play. I have seen some deeply weird and amazing things happen on this stage. And I've been on that side of seeing it, and I've been on this side of seeing it. And I just want to say thank you to all of the managers, the founders, the board, the audiences, the tech crew, the performers, every single person who keeps this place running. It's very, very special to me as Baltimorean for 21 years now. I mean, they don't have a place like this in Texas. I had to come here. It's an amazing, it's seriously, some incredible things have happened on the stage, and some of it has been very weird. And I've been a part of the weirdness, which makes me feel very, very, I can't even tell you the deep well of joy that I have felt in being weird with all of y'all. Thank you for letting me hear.
Real quick.
I'm not going.
Joyce, up.
No, I'm not going up there. Look, they're sweeping the floor. I'm not going. They didn't give us any lead-in music. There's toilet paper on the floor. I'm not. Ellen Cherry got to tune her guitar for 5 minutes. Bobby Mrozek didn't even tell anybody what his name was or nothing, and I'm not going up there. You dancing plum, you do something. That's what I thought.
I'm hip-hop granny, you can call me Mama K. My vibe is so strong because I use it every day. Through the power of acting and using my virtues. I'm here to bring change. Come let me assert you. I could think of something else right there.
That's wonderful. Keep going, Kay.
Come on, Joyce, come.
I'm not coming up. I'm not Chris Fishington. What's his name? Philistine, Mr. Stinker. I am not coming up. I'm not. I feel that like you got 2 beautiful black divas up here. We didn't get our mics and anything. You tore my clothing up. The floor is dirty. I'm not.
Some nice performances, Joyce. And now look, people are taping this, and my mother wanted to see this. I'm asking you to please, Joyce, get up and let's just do a little something.
No.
You's fat and you's wrong. You fat and you's wrong, bro. You fat and you wrong, bro. I just gotta say it. You fat and you wrong.
Okay,
Get
you
up.
can call me
Do something.
fat.
Do something.
No, I'm not getting up, you
Do
big
something.
fat lump.
I got that vibe.
And
My
plum.
voice comes alive. I got. Come on, Joey.
Oh, God, now I know I'm not coming up. That just frightened me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mama Kay, and I've had a really great experience. Joyce, as you all know, is one of the most brilliant artists that we know. No, really, Joyce. I tease you a lot, but I'm so proud to have you as a mentor. Okay? I just want to tell you, you've done so much for me, and I am going to pay you that couple $1,000 back. And I know, you know what I'm saying? Because you did a lot for me, and I'm going to pay you back.
Thank you, Kay.
Come on up, bro. Come
Next
on.
time,
I made
maybe.
an apology.
No, maybe next time.
All right.
Why don't you work with Bobby Mrozek? He owes me money also. You could go to
Bobby, don't do Bobby like that. Joyce, you're terrible. Come on up here. All right. Listen, don't ask me to do nothing up for her. Damn, what do you call?
Please welcome to the Theater Project stage, Deep Vision Dance Company.
Please.
Thank you, Mr. Sinatra. It feels great to be back, doesn't it? Funny stories, fond remembrances, colorful characters, calls from creditors, and moments of theatrical magic. Over the course of 50 years, and during my own decade-long tenure, there were too many of each to recall, so I promise I won't even try. For me, this evening is about recognizing Theater Project as a family, with Philip and Carol as mom and dad. And it's about gathering that Theater Project tribe, which is a vast and unique network of souls who have climbed those stairs and contributed creatively as artists and audiences alike. 2 flights up and a world away. 2001 was a difficult time for the arts, and there were many frustrations during my first years as Theater Project Director. But new and continuing partnerships with our resident artists and friends like Al Letson and Joyce and Kay continue to bring joy. Thank you, Ellen, you said that earlier, joy. That's what's brought here. I thank them all, and I only wish there was time to recognize everyone who has contributed so much of themselves to Theater Project. I need to take a moment of special appreciation for my family, for Judy Daniel and John Wilson, you all know why, and for the roles you have played. I also want to give special appreciation to Micheal Iampieri and the years he spent documenting the work at Theater Project, as has been so beautifully captured by John Wilson in his book, and also to Dave Plunkett and Spur Design for the subsequent years of beautifully envisioning Theater Project shows, for their artistry in capturing in their own ways the history of this venue. From geographic distance to scheduling problems to pandemic restrictions, there are many who cannot be with us tonight. So we hope this is but the start of a season-long celebration as we continue to seek out our tribe members, past, present, and future, and tell their stories in this unique, creative home. Thank you for being with us tonight and being a part of Theater Project's larger family, and our tribe. Thank you.
And now, please welcome J.C. Lugo and Tim Nelson from In Series.
His love.
talk about that. So what you gonna do, Jay?
I want to do a little ditty about the theater project. You can stay with me. I don't have my cane, so
Okay,
I
go
can
ahead.
hold
Go ahead.
your.
I'm gonna be so supportive of you, unlike you were to me. Go ahead. Go
You seem
ahead.
like that G-string wasn't supportive.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I was thinking about this really song, you know, and I was thinking about doing it the old-fashioned way. Da 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 da, skip it dip bip, skip it bip 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 bip, dee 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 dee. Wow. Dibble skibby dee 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 dee. Webby what dee da 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 feel.
Yeah, let's think about
Dee 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 down bow bow. Dee 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 wow.
Big Phil. Oh, big Phil now, small Phil.
Little Phil, did a project put a spell on me. Now you're mine.
Sing that thing.
Mine. Philip, you made this joint a real hot joint. And I'm not lying.
Straighten y'all.
You know that this is a really hot spot. You know he showed us what theater is, what it is not. You put a spell on me, Big Phil Theater Project. Because you're mine.
Phil filled your heart. Phil filled your mind. Go, Joyce. You move that knee. You moving that knee.
That got to cost me a lot of money. I'm falling over. I'm going to sit down. Good night, everyone. This is just for the guys. It's not over yet. Thank you, Kay, for waiting until I'm right at my chair to help me. So who's next?
I believe it's our...
Oh no.
Oh, he's the one.
It's Chrissy Filson. No.
Hi, everybody. I am Chris Pfingsten. Pfingsten. Say it with me, Joyce. Never mind. I'm the current producing director of Theater Project, and and if you want to know why I chose that as my theme music, you can see me after the show, or ask somebody from my family, and they're sitting up there somewhere. Gotta say right now that it is great, really great to see actual people in the theater. I mean, it has been a really long year and a half, but it's great to have you here. I mean, we have former board members, former employees, we have artists, we have longtime patrons out here, and donors, especially. We want to thank our donors, and I just want to thank everybody for being part of this and being part of the Theater Project family. Now, Cantler-Fulwiler passed me the baton in June of 2012. Well, actually, it was more like she threw it at me as she ran screaming down the stairs. I'm kidding. I was glad to take over. I have a history with Theater Project, going back to the 1980s when I helped to renovate the space. I was working next door in the old apartment buildings, helping to turn them into artist housing. I seem to remember that I electrocuted myself almost on a daily basis. But yeah, I've been making my living in the theater for more than 40 years, actually. And mostly as an actor, but also a stage manager, a director, a designer. I've done marketing, I've done development, I've worked backstage, I've worked front of house. I've done just about everything you can do. So I thought I knew pretty much everything about running a theater. And then I started working here. And I've learned a whole lot more about plumbing and heating and air conditioning and fire inspections and roofs and electricity. And I electrocute myself a lot less often nowadays. But you know what? All of that is really important because this space is a huge part of the fabric of the theater project. So keeping a 125-year-old building up and running is essential to what we do. I mean, the artists that perform here, virtually all of them, when they come in here, they love performing in this space. And some have even tailored their, like Tim said, tailored their performance to what this space is. So I want to thank my predecessors. I want to thank Ann, Bobby, and Philip, and Carol, who I wish could be here tonight. Thank you guys for creating this space and making it happen for all of these years. I mean, it's a labor of love. It's got to be, because it certainly ain't lucrative. But the payoff is nights like tonight, when there's a nice sized house and great artists performing on the stage like Joyce and Kay, and Happenstance, and the dancers from Deep Vision, Tim, and JC, and Alex and Olmsted, who will be performing next. I mean, these people are at the top of their game. These are wonderful artists creating great works of art, and to be part of their creative process and their success is what makes it all possible and what makes it all worth it. Thank you.
Good evening, folks.
Good evening.
Oh, thank you for that. We are the Bird Family Band, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee, touring around this great country of ours, just spinning yarns and singing songs. And we're just pleased as punch to be here celebrating BTP's 50th birthday. That's wonderful. And we're also happy to introduce to you the youngest member of the Bird Family Band, Baby Bird. Say hello, baby. All right. Folks, we'd like to round out this evening with a Bird Family Band's signature family song. We hope you like it. Ready, Mama?
Ready, Papa?
Ready, baby? All right. You know, what's that, baby? Oh, sorry, folks. Baby Bird won't sing the Bird Family Band's signature family song until he's had a snack. Mama, did you pack a snack?
You know I packed one in your pocket.
Isn't she a peach? All right, there you go. There. Oh, Baby Bird's too little to eat solid food. All right, ready, Mama?
Ready, Papa?
Ready, baby? All right. Well, now, what is it now, Baby Bird? Oh, Baby Bird says he won't sing the Bird Family Band's signature family song until he tells you his favorite joke. Now, Mama, I don't think we have time for that.
But, Papa, he's been practicing all week.
Well, folks, when you're a parent, you gotta pick your battles. All right, Baby Bird, go ahead and tell the folks your joke. Oh, what's that? Oh, okay, I'll tell. Baby Bird wants you to know that it's a knock-knock joke. Go ahead, Baby Bird.
Who's there? Who's there?
I gotta hand it to you, baby. That is a good one. Ready, Mama?
Ready, Papa?
Ready, baby? All right. Now, what is it now, Baby Bird? Baby Bird says he won't sing the Bird Family Band signature family song until he gets to sing for you the Bird Family Band Baby Bird, we are singing the Bird Family Band signature family song. We're just having fun, folks. Ready, Mama?
Ready, Papa?
Ready, baby? All right. I know you belong to somebody new, but tonight you belong to. Although you're a part of my heart, and tonight you belong to. Way down by the stream, how sweet it would seem once more just to dream in the moonlight. My honey, I know with the dawn that you will be gone, but tonight you belong to. Take it away, baby bird. Let's see some of that flat foot. That's my son! Thank you very much, folks.
In June of 1959, I graduated from high school on a Sunday, and Monday was hired as an actor, a company member of one of the sapling regional theaters in Memphis, Front Street Theater, for the princely sum of $35 a week. Ho ho, that money is worth in 2021's dollars over $300 a week. That's unheard of today. But it gives me a perch of some 62 years of looking at theater in America, around the globe, and I've never felt the theater be more threatened. This ancient art of public gathering, to hear, to see and feel our stories, has been buffeted these last few years by the ravages of COVID, the calling into question of the structures, the economics, the leadership, and the voices that are included or excluded. A roiling political tribalism has no room for any coherent national cultural policy. And there's a growing necrology in this country of theaters, of organizations and institutions, as well as individuals who are leaving the field. But from that perch of 62 years, I want to share with you that I feel hope. In spite of these dark times, I feel that there is something happening. The author Arundhati Royal wrote recently, historically, pandemics has forced humans to break with the past and imagine their world anew. This one is no different. It's a portal. It's a gateway between one world and the next. Right now I'm reading 90-year-old Jane Goodall's newest, The Book of Hope. She says that she finds hope in the human intellect, the resilience of nature, the power of young people, and the indomitable human spirit. Thank all of you, thank Joyce and Mama Kay, and all the artists performing tonight. It was a great evening. I'm told there are libations in the lobby. Thanks again for making this a very, very special night.
Here's to one love.